Welcome everybody. This is Max International, the Glutathione company. All right, we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. And this year is the 15-year anniversary of Max International being in business. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Robert E. Chan, and I'm a Diamond Associate, right? So I have been reading about glutathione for the past almost 10.5 years. And the contents of this presentation is derived from the knowledge that I have for glutathione, but they do not constitute medical advice or instructions. And they most certainly do not represent the policies of Max International. Now, where possible, I have included citations, to reference original source materials. All the materials that you see tonight, they are research that were done by research scientists. They were not done by me. What I did was just to collate all the information and present it to all of you. So this evening, I share with you the knowledge that I have acquired in the last 10 years. All right, just tonight's subject on the 3rd of August, 2022 is whether glutathione is only an antioxidant. Because most people have this misunderstanding that glutathione is only an antioxidant. It is very, very much more than that. And tonight, maybe you will understand why it is more than just an antioxidant. Now, free radicals and oxidative stress. Free radicals, as we all know, is actually a scientific term used to describe unstable molecules. All right, we have heard about free radicals, unstable molecule, donating an electron for the past. I've been repeating all of this for the past 10 years. So we cut to the chase and we go straight in. All right, so these unstable molecules actually destroy the cells in our body. The causes of free radicals include pollutants, toxins, smoking, medication, trauma, burns, radiation. These are the simple facts of life. All right, if you do these things, or if you get you don't have a proper diet, insufficient intake of vitamins and nutrients, excessive alcohol, as you age, when you get a lot of stress, you have too little exercise, or even too much exercise, you create a lot of free radicals inside your body. And these free radicals results in oxidative stress, cell damage, and then chronic diseases. So the basic requirement of all cells in our body to survive is we must have oxygen. We must have water in order to survive. Our cells need food to survive. And also, quite importantly, is that our cells require antioxidants. Now, any of this, if they are not optimum, that means if we do not have sufficient, then our cells will struggle. And if they are absent, all right, our cells will die. So without these main components, nothing will actually survive at all. Now, antioxidants are multifunctional molecules, and they are our body's defense system against free radicals and oxidative stress. So the main functions of antioxidants include they help to neutralize free radicals, all right, by donating electrons. They are our immune system protector. They prevent damage to our biological system. And they detoxify us. These are the three main ones. So the easiest way for you to remember is AID, all right? As an antioxidant, as an immune system protector, and enhancer, as 3D as a detoxifier. Now, in our body, the complete network antioxidant defense system that we find in every cell that we have, every cell, must consist of glutathione, alpha-lipoic acid, and coenzyme Q10. All right. These are considered the endogenous antioxidants, meaning that they are made inside our body. They are made inside our cells. And then we have vitamin E and vitamin C, which are considered exogenous, external food sources, which means that we must intake vitamin E and vitamin C because our body simply doesn't produce vitamin E and vitamin C. And finally, we have a group of enzymes which help to assist our whole body to be balanced. And these are considered the endogenous antioxidants enzymes, including glutathione peroxidase, catalase C, and superoxide dismutase, or SOD. All right. These are the foundation to better health, vitality, and youthfulness. So tonight, we are going to concentrate talking about glutathione. Now, the research from the well, of course, there are other antioxidants, but these are the 5 main ones. All right. They're always at work, and they are just needed by our body. So if we look at this in 1983, these are the studies. All right. These are the studies that were made, that were submitted to PubMed in 1983, the number of citations or research papers. Right? Now, we fast forward to the 3rd of August, 2022, they have increased. All right, even vitamin C from 16,471 in 1983, it has increased to 71,366. Now, you look at the last one, which is glutathione. It has increased by so much. All right, 169,000. The next time when I talk to you, it will be 170,000 research papers. This works out from the 1st of January 1983 until today. It works out to about 11.79 citations. That means 11.079 research teams submitted research papers to PubMed on the subject of glutathione. So you can imagine how important this is. This is one of the most important antioxidants that we actually have. We need a lot of it. Okay, it is by far, we need more of glutathione than all the other 4 other network antioxidants that we have inside the cell. So everything points to the fact that we require more glutathione than anything else. So what does glutathione do? All right, as we have explained in the 3 main category, it's an antioxidant, so it helps to neutralize free radicals. But you must also know that it is the most abundant antioxidant in our body. It's the most. All right, we have the most glutathione inside our body. It recycles itself. So we continue to have the same glutathione being recycled to its original self. And glutathione also recycles other antioxidants, including the network antioxidants, alpha-lipoic acid, vitamin C, and vitamin E. But transversely, vitamin C and vitamin E, or alpha-lipoic acid, cannot recycle glutathione. This is the main difference, and for this reason, glutathione is known as the master antioxidant. It protects our DNA, whether it is the nucleus of our cell or the mitochondrial DNA of the cell. Okay, it protects our DNA. All right, this is one of the additional things that glutathione does besides the AID. And protecting our immune system, it protects the immune system by acting as signaling molecules, and because it protects, right, and modulate our cells, it activates accurate and optimal immune response in both innate and adaptive levels of attacks that we have from the carcinogens, from the viruses that attack our body. Okay, so this is something else that it does, all right? It activates accurate and optimal immune response. It also combats intracellular inflammation. It limits the production of protein markers so that we have, if you have high levels of glutathione, your intracellular inflammation will be limited. All right, because the production of the protein markers are not there. So these are already things that are additional to what it can already originally do. And finally, as a detoxifier, it works to expel not just toxins, but also viruses, bacteria, and poisons. All right, it protects against environmental, chemical, and toxins that enter our body. It even prevents them from entering our body. All right. And it is a major sequester. What it means is that it removes heavy metals like mercury. All right. This is one of the reasons why, for me personally, I highly recommend for children who are autistic to try and start consuming our product to increase the glutathione levels in order for it to sequester or to remove the heavy metal, which is mercury, that causes autism. And finally, it reduces the lipid peroxides, or the radical oxidation of polyunsaturated fats, all right? As we eat fatty food and all that, it accumulates in our arteries, you know, and after a long period, when the arteries start to leak, all right, or they break apart, blood oozes out, it stops the flow of our blood, and you have all this fat surrounding your heart. And what is going to happen at the end of the day? Your heart is just going to stop. All right. So this is one of the things that glutathione does. Now, it also maintains the structural integrity and cells and organelles membranes of our cells. All right. So it looks after the integrity of our cells. It is also the cell gatekeepers. All right. It facilitates the transport of hormones, amino acid, nutrients to the cell membrane for biosynthesis to take place. So it controls how our cells releases waste material and absorbs materials that is required by the cells. So in this way, they are considered our cell gatekeepers. And it maintains the healthy cellular redox homeostasis. You mean the balance between a good balance in our whole body as against an unbalanced and out of sync in our body. All right. Now, it also reduces hemoglobin to a +2 state. Now, this sounds a bit confusing, but don't be confused, because when our hemoglobin in our blood is said to be in a +2 state, it accepts and binds and delivers oxygen to our cells. That is the reason why, if you have high levels of glutathione, all right, you will find that you feel very energetic, because you have more oxygen delivered to your cells, and your cells are livelier, all right? And it also prevents occurrence of cancerous cells developing. Now, oxidized glutathione, or what is known as glutathione disulfide, induces slow wave sleep. So utilized glutathione that has already been utilized and have not been recycled right, back to glutathione, actually induces slow wave sleep for us. So if you have high levels of glutathione, your chances of having deep sleep, slow wave deep sleep, is very, very great. And of course, if you have very good sleep, your body regenerates and you become healthier. And lastly, it is the ultimate anti-aging molecule in our body, right? Take a look around you, if the person who is recommending you the product, or they have been taking the product for a very long time, look at how they look, all right? That's the first thing that gives it away, right? Look at how they talk, because for people who have high levels of glutathione, they are more active no matter their age. All right. If you don't believe me, you just talk to Rachel Thomas and you will be able to see that the proof is actually in the pudding. All right. So these are some of the things, the facts that you should know about glutathione. So, but we have some bad news, right? Okay, glutathione levels in our body depletes from the age of 20 years old by about 10 to 15% every 10 years. That means our glutathione levels keep on going lower and lower and lower. And when you reach the golden age of 50 years old, all right, free radical damage, increased oxidative stress, and cellular inflammation actually accelerates the decrease in glutathione. You see from here, 20 years old, until say 100, all right? Let's put it that way. We expect those people who are taking Max products expect to live until 120. I posted some recent articles on the people from Okinawa, all right? They have fresh air, they have good sleep, high levels of glutathione, and they live, most of them live to be more than 100. All right, go and read the articles that I posted on Facebook. Intracellular glutathione levels start to drop, and compound that when we reach the age of 40, our oxidative stress levels starts to increase. All right, and then we have this danger flag. All right, danger. Scientists believe that cellular dysfunction means that your cells start to malfunction when our glutathione levels in our body reaches 30% only. All right, it is reduced to only 30%, or reduced by 30%, I'm sorry. When it reduces by 30% and you have 70% of glutathione that you have in your body, your cells already start to become cranky. All right, so you have illness here, illness there, aches and pains here, all sorts of funny, you can't see well. All of this is the decline of glutathione that we have in our body. So watch out for this, whether you're old, it doesn't matter whether you're young, old, middle age, old age, whatever, when you find that you have no energy, endurance, and stamina, when you have body joints or muscle discomfort, loss of memory, and concentration, you can't concentrate, dry, wrinkled skin and liver spots. It may be small, it may not be catastrophic, but it could be slow progression, all right? Quality of sleep deprivation, you can't sleep. So when you're doing something, you start to fall asleep. You can't keep your attention. You have digestive problems. Anything you eat, you have gastritis. You start to have things don't work well. You regurgitate what you eat in the night when you sleep. You start to have depression and anxiety. And one of the key elements of seeing that you have glutathione deficiency is when you become sick. It takes you a very longer or much longer time to recover. All right. This could indicate very possibly that you have glutathione deficiency. All right. These are your telltale signs. So what do you do, to increase your glutathione? Some people go for the easy way out. They go for IV or intravenous injection of glutathione. Now, IV glutathione is unsafe and may result in side effects and complications like skin rashes, deranged thyroid functions. You have kidney failure, abdominal pain, Stevens-Johnson syndrome, and the worst of which is toxic epidermal necrosis. Your skin starts to char, right? It looks as if your skin is heated up, and somebody barbecued you. Okay, so IV glutathione is not the way to go. Oral glutathione is also metabolized in our digestive system even before it arrives at our bloodstream. So taking glutathione capsules and taking glutathione tablets are of no use to our body, because in the next slide, you will hear Dr. Robert Keller explain to you why oral glutathione has little to no effect. Okay, so we listen to Dr. Robert Keller, a triple board certified physician, America's top physician from 2003 to 2008, named one of the world's top 2,000 outstanding scientists. This is what he had to say about oral glutathione.
If you use a glutathione supplement, it will be destroyed in your stomach before it is absorbed in your body.
And even if glutathione could reach the cells, the glutathione molecule is simply too big and heavy to pass through the cell membrane.
Look at it this way. You've got a hole this big and a substance this big. It doesn't fit in very well.
All right. And because of this, you have a hole this big from the cell and a glutathione molecule that big, it doesn't go in. So it stays outside the cell. And because it stays outside the cell, after a certain period of time, it actually breaks into the component parts that make up glutathione. I have omitted to explain what are the 3 amino acids that make up glutathione, because I think you have heard it 1,000 times, all right, from so many people. Glutamic acid, cysteine, glycine makes glutathione, all right. What actually happens is that glutathione is manufactured inside the cell, intracellularly. But when it comes out of the cell, why do our cells eject glutathione? Because sometimes our other body parts require that glutathione is broken to the component parts and delivered for use in other areas. And this is where the signaling comes in. This is where glutathione helps. All right. So what must we do to increase intracellular? Remember this word. All right. It is very important because intracellular means inside the cell. If glutathione in our whole body, from the top of our head to the tip of our toe, we cannot manufacture glutathione outside of the cell. Okay? It must be inside the cell for it to be manufactured. So how do you increase it? There's one very simple route that you can take. Max International Associates worldwide. We are now in 20 countries. All right, this is the latest. The latest member country that is has an office is Cameroon. So we have 20 countries that are promoting Max products. We celebrate our 15th anniversary. We have more than 1 million associates worldwide having the same type of knowledge as me and promoting better health to more than maybe 10, 50 to 100 times of consumers everywhere where we have an office. And it's 20 countries at the present moment, right? So what is this miracle thing that we are talking about? We are talking about ribosine, all right? It's the glutathione breakthrough for the past 36 years, 25 years of research done by Herbert T. Nakazawa, the inventor of ribosine, There are 42 peer-reviewed articles spanning over 30 plus years. The proof of concept was published in 1987. The product or the compound is called ribosine. All right, remember this name, not glutathione, ribosine. And what is it? It is the most advanced cysteine delivery system available. And it is exclusive to Max. Why are we looking at a cysteine delivery system as opposed to selling you glutathione capsule? Remember, the glutathione molecule is too big to get into the cell membrane. So why should we be taking that route? And it is not that we take the route, it's because Herbert T. Nagasawa, the expert in glutathione and its functions, have found a way to make sure that you have glutathione in your body, right? Now, the important thing to remember, why cysteine? Now, cysteine, when it comes out of the cell, or if you take it orally, it's broken up into the 3 component parts. And what actually happens is that 2 molecules of cysteine actually auto-oxidize, and it creates a new molecule called cysteine, which is useless to the cell to produce glutathione inside your cell. All right, it hampers the production because of this auto-oxidization into a disulfide derivative called cysteine. It's not cysteine, this is cysteine. Okay, and because of this, we have a problem of even this problem is that you cannot ingest cysteine. That means you cannot take cysteine by itself, because when it goes inside the body, it becomes cysteine. So our solution, or Herbert T. Nagasawa's solution, is actually to condense a molecule of L-cysteine, the same cysteine that will auto-oxidize to cysteine, and used a ribose, a simple sugar. These 2 components are already naturally occurring in our body. And what he has done is he has used the ribose as a cover-up molecule to cover the sulfur or the sulfhydryl group of cysteine, so that when we absorb this into our body, ribosine, our body cannot recognize that it is cysteine. It only recognizes it as a simple sugar of ribose and cysteine, but it doesn't recognize it. It cannot find the sulfhydryl group. So this is the expert technology that Herbert T. Nagasawa has introduced, and we call this simply the cysteine delivery system. It delivers cysteine into our body. So this is what happens. All right, ribose and cysteine, fully protected sulfhydryl group. The sulfur group is covered up. It goes inside our cells. The ribose interact with our mitochondria to create ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy packages that we have inside our cells. And the cysteine interact with glutamic acid and glycine to produce not a little, but 828% of glutathione. All right, that's how much it increased. That is the reason why it makes so much difference. In the meantime, if you are taking oral glutathione, it doesn't even go into the cell. This is produced inside the cell. There's a good reason for this, because glutathione cannot be produced outside the cell, because it requires mainly 3 components. That in one main component that you actually need to know is that it requires the ATP. So taking ribosine gives you the 2 main ingredients for you to produce the glutathione internally inside every cell. with the availability or the bioavailability of cysteine. So we have increased glutathione. So what can it do for your body? So if you have body and joint health, the health of it will be better. So you will have less pain. You have better cardiovascular health. And importantly, it's so sad sometimes, when you see people having dementia, Alzheimer's disease, if only they had realized that if increasing their glutathione levels would have helped, right? Sometimes it's just a bit too late. Okay. So it protects or it enhances, it actually modulates our immune system health. Our liver and kidneys are protected. Our respiratory health is also improved. And for our lifestyle, our digestive health improves. We have more energy and more stamina. We recover faster when we are ill. Better glucose control. So for diabetics, this is one of the solutions for you to reduce your blood sugar content. Okay, you have longer, healthy life, and it reduces stress. It really does. It really reduces the stress unless you provoke stress. Huh? And of course, finally, for the ladies, it's anti-aging. You become a radiant beauty. It revitalizes your skin, like you feel fresh all the time. You have a very good quality of sleep. So your body recovers and regenerates. You have better eye health. And last but not least, silky hair and nail health. All right. Most associates who are have increased glutathione levels actually have very fast growing nails and very fast growing hair. Right. So our body is rejuvenating. Now, this is the product that we have. It's called Max One. Okay, it consists of D-ribose L-cysteine, no animal byproduct, no shellfish, no mushroom, non-GMO. Australian government have classified it as a medication, so the doctors in Australia can actually prescribe this. We are drug-free. It's patented. World Anti-Doping Agency has given the seal of approval. It's halal. Okay, manufactured pharmaceutically, and we have a consumer association, consumer lab verification also. So we have the second product that we have is Celgevity. It's ribosine, D-ribose L-cysteine, plus 12 other synergistically selected ingredients to help in the production and the absorption of ribosine into the cells. All right, same certification as Max One. Okay, we use only branded ingredients, and the products are manufactured under the same condition as a pharmaceutical product. It's produced by an FDA-approved pharmaceutical manufacturer, and it's made in the USA. So, Max International, how do you avail this? Become an associate, right? We're here to help you. So what can we do for you, right? We can offer to you the best opportunity to build your business and to realize all your hopes and dreams from the comfort of your home using technology that we have to offer to you, all right? So once you become an associate, you can get daily customer income, preferred customer income, a weekly, fast start income, and then on a monthly commission, you get prime bonuses, binary matching. Don't worry about all of this, all right? If you are ready to join us, just talk to the person who introduced you to this, contact them, and they will explain in detail every point that I've just briefly emphasized. Now, these are the prices for our Max One. If you buy a loyalty pack, it's $253, and then if you buy 6 bottles, If you buy 8 bottles, the prices vary according to the quantity that you buy. And for Celgevity, it's 275 each, you know, and accordingly, we have 6 bottles, 8 bottles, and 18 bottles. Now, good news for the month of August. All right, Max have started this new campaign called New Sign Up Promotion, which is effective from the 1st to the 31st of August 2022. So we are preparing the tools for you and resources you need to enroll new associates. Now, enrolling new associates to buy the product and to try the product and to maintain and to retain them to grow your network for financial security in supporting your ability to thrive. All right. So what is this sign up promotion all about? Okay, we are rewarding this time around. Now we are rewarding new associates with free product for joining us. All right, so that existing associates can thrive. Free product for every new sign up. So all new enrolled associates during the month of August with purchases of 2 units and subsequently a purchase of a total of 3 auto ship. The auto ship prices for Max 1 is 253. The auto ship price per bottle, the auto ship for Celgevity is 275. If you purchase 3 for 3 months, all right, the 2 bottles, we will give you 1 additional product of the same value. All right, that means if you buy 6 bottles of Max 1, you will get 1 bottle free. All right, you will get 1 bottle free, and the person who sign you up, he will help you to get the additional 1 bottle. All right, so make sure that you read the terms and conditions because this has been printed out. The person who recommended you to view the video or who has introduced the product to you, he will explain to you, you know, that what the requirement to make use of this, okay, this promotion that we have for the month of August. So I wish everybody will look into it because this will benefit. All right, we are always talking about benefiting our consumers. This is one of the best ways to reward the new people who join us, okay, in that they will get an additional 1 bottle when they purchase continuously for 3 months, okay? So your life today is the result of your attitude and decisions of the past. Your life tomorrow will be the result of the decision that you're going to make today, right? So make sure you know the products well, make sure you avail, make sure the promotions are translated to the people who are going to be signed up. So, because after all, life is a decision. So make sure you take the right one today. So thank you all very much. Stay safe and well, and live long and prosper. Thank you very much.